We live. Come on in, good people. Got to do my preacher call. Come on in. Y'all come on in. Hold on, let me share. We got some folks coming in. Get your peoples in the house. And Warren Brown used to say, hey, get your peoples in the house. Y'all come on in. Do. This chord is annoying, but it's alright. Y'all come on in. Tonight we have another special guest in the building that we're gonna chop it up with. She's gonna tell us about her life and her journey and her endeavors. So y'all come on in. Let's welcome Christina Taylor. I got something in my eye, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's welcome Christina Taylor to the stage. What's goody?
Hey,
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good.
So to get into it, just tell the people a little bit about yourself first of all. First and foremost.
I'm 100% a Quartet kid.
Okay.
100%, 1000%. Um, it's my daddy's fault.
Okay.
He's a musician. Well, I don't know if I say what. Whatever. He's a musician.
Yeah.
Um, I've been around it all my life, so I didn't start getting into like the. Well, I started singing.
Okay.
Go there. I started singing, and I like it. But I'd rather be behind the scenes than out front or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't start getting into the behind the scenes work until about two. I didn't start liking it until like 2, 3 years ago, whatever. Hanging with Lala.
Okay.
And yeah. And I've been wanting to like start for a minute. Is me
Okay.
echoing? I'm echoing over here.
Yeah. You might need to put some headphones on. I don't know. Blessings to you and your family, brother. Thank you, Chris Walker.
What about now?
Hold on,
I
let's
don't know.
see. We good. Is you might my sound might be coming through your thing since you ain't got on headphones. That might be what you hear, but I don't know.
Okay. Um, what was I? But yeah, started hanging around Lala, and I liked it. Went to Stella weekend. I liked what I saw, so and I wanted to like branch out a little bit. So this past weekend, well, a few months ago, my brothers, Sons of Faith, they trusted me with the task of stage management or project manager, whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
And during that, I was like, I might as well use this to go ahead and launch.
Okay.
So that's what happened Monday. I launched and got a few gigs. You know, it's picking up a little bit, and yeah.
That's interesting because that's that. So that like that wasn't even on your radar.
No, at first this is gonna sound so tech. At first, I just wanted 100% church.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I want to do 100%. And then saw the behind the scenes. I'm like, well, I can do it. Might be a little bit more work, but hello.
Yeah, but so what made you change your mind about wanting to sing? That's interesting to me.
So, about not wanting to sing no more.
Yeah.
So I ended up getting sick
Okay.
in this past March, and I couldn't travel. Still can really not travel for real, but I couldn't travel, so I had nothing else to do.
Mm,
You know,
so now you so the event you did for Sons of Faith was your first one ever.
by myself.
And how did it go?
It actually went good. Like I wasn't surprised because I was preparing myself. Well, I think I prepared myself good, but it
Mm-hmm.
went real smooth. Of course, we had little hiccups, but it wasn't nothing like major to where I was like, because everybody know I get eyebrows start going, then I get like upset real quick or whatever. But it
Mm-hmm.
really went. It really went good.
And so I it's so many questions in my mind, so I'm trying to get my thoughts together.
Hmm.
After hanging with Lala and seeing her do it, what made you decide I want to turn this into a business?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. Well, Eric Bossman, Boss Team.
Okay.
He me and him had a few conversations and when I left the singing situation alone about coming in and helping behind the scenes. So and Mario, my favorite big brother,
Mm-hmm.
he me and him had conversations, and Mario is 100% business. Like,
Mm-hmm.
get it done. If it's in your mind, do it. Go
Mm-hmm.
ahead. It's either gonna work or not gonna work. So I
Mm-hmm.
took that, and yeah.
Yeah. And it's crazy because honestly, we need more people, companies to handle that type of stuff because presentation is important, management is important, staying within your time, all that stuff is important. And I think a lot of times in the worlds that we come from, it's kind of a free for all.
Mm,
Well, we just kind of do whatever we want to do, and whatever happens, happens. I don't care who's singing next.
mm,
I don't care what my time was. I don't, huh? Hey, we're gonna drive. We're gonna do these songs. Ain't no presentation. We just gonna get up
at
here and try
all.
this house.
Hello. Not trying to jump it.
We're gonna try this house. so, so as you continue, are there any things that you want to see different? That you want to see change? What's your unique contribution to the quartet world and what you're doing?
So mainly what's been because like and I saw you make some posts about it. Like Quartet is not we have a few that really have a social media presence, but we have a lot that don't at all. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you go on Facebook and you type in some of these groups, all they have is a Facebook page with upcoming music and that's it. We about to put music out and that's it.
And the flyers of their concerts.
Bam. Meet
Yeah,
me here flyer.
that's it.
That's
That's it.
all.
That's it. Yeah.
So that's really that's really where I want to focus at. And well, I lost my train of thought. And that was I about to say. Okay, when they're about to put music out, that when they're about to put music out, it's like that's all they say. We're putting music out. They don't do nothing else. Nothing else.
That's
And they get
very.
mad when nobody is listening. We don't know.
We don't know that it exists.
We don't
How
know.
how are we supposed to listen to something that we
And
don't
people be
know
trying, and they think you
exists?
trying to pro up or something when you say, I haven't listened. I really didn't know you put music out. I'm not trying, like, I don't know.
Preach, what's up, man? And I think that's important too because, like, let's park there for a second because internet is where the people are, and it's like posting is awareness. So it's like when you post, people see. When you don't post, people don't see. It's simple when you think about it, but for some reason it doesn't click. So in your experience from having relationships with different groups and different singers and stuff, what do you think the disconnect is when it comes to groups being present online?
A lot of them don't have the know how, and some of them like lead singers think they just need the lead singer and that's it. They don't have to worry about nothing else. And it it's not clicking somewhere. I don't know where it's not clicking at. It's just they just don't care.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like not knowing and not caring has impact on ticket sales, streaming
Hello.
numbers. It's like at the end of the day, if you just gonna sing, you could do that at the house.
Hello. You better record go in there and record yourself and post a video.
It's like it's important groups that if you don't know, find somebody that do. And the crazy thing is, I say this all the time, like not knowing is not the problem. Not being willing to get help is the problem. Because what I've experienced is groups and lead singers not knowing and then having an ego when they need to be taught. It's like, yeah, you may know how to talk up a song, but you can't bring the arrogance of being able to talk up a song into this social media conversation because you don't know what you're doing.
Hello.
You don't know what you're doing. We're not talking about busting houses. We're talking about being present on the internet. So take busting houses and sit that over there for a minute. And let's
It's me
talk
not playing
about
for real. It's
and
me
let
for real.
and let's really have a conversation about it because it's important. Now, the other thing that I want to shift to is like the on stage part. Like when you did your first event, how was the flow?
The flow was it was pretty good. We had some switch, we had to switch some things,
Okay,
but it wasn't like nobody showed up in the beginning, so we got to push it. It wasn't everybody was on time.
that's
We didn't have
good.
no like real issues.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, two questions I want to ask you. What did you learn in that experience? Number one, and two, what did you see that could be done better next time? Whether it's on your end, whether it's on the group's end, what did you learn, and what do you think could be done better next time?
What did I learn from this weekend? First of all, I'm an overthinker anyway.
Okay.
100% overthinker. So I was preparing myself for the worst. And I feel like that's where my nerves was coming in at. So overthinking, yeah, that has to go.
Mm-hmm.
And what what else? Um mm, well, that's a good one.
And the reason why I'm asking is because Christina, it's important that we're intentional, like especially as behind the scenes people. It's like it's important that we're intentional with one having a vision and two knowing how to navigate and move people around. Like,
Mm,
okay, this time was cool, but it took too long to set up, or the cameras weren't in the right place, or
okay.
the
I would
things that could make the experience better for the audience.
um
Keep it real now,
okay.
because the people need it. The people need this. If we not honest, we ain't growing.
So what I would change, what I would do next time or have done next time is we did start a little behind time.
Okay.
We did start. Had church service that morning, everything. Okay. So it's hard, like, okay. It's hard to not have like a quartet program in a church
Mm-hmm.
on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's normally what where it's at on a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if you have, and I'm not saying from Saturday, I mean from Sunday. I'm just speaking in general. If your show is starting at a certain time and that church has service, and say that church don't get out that service don't end until like 3 o'clock, we're not gonna get out the service until about, and say if they got 15, 12, 15, 20 groups, we're not gonna get out of there until hello.
Yo, that's
So
funny. That's real though.
let let's think about that when we're, having shows with it. Let's think about that.
Yeah, and it's a good point too, especially in situations where you have a crew of people who have to like set up LEDs, set up sound, set up equipment. It's like being in venues where you have control of doing everything excellent and in a timely manner is important. And I think it's important because at the end of the day, we want to, it's important to give our best to the ticket buyers. Because it's like, I know we don't, us as gospel singers, us as quartet singers, we don't like to reference other genres as if it's like demonic or if we go into hell. But we should like be like, okay, what's the experience like at a Taylor Swift concert? What's the experience like at a Earth, Wind, and Fire concert? What's the experience like at a Chris Brown concert? It's important to study those things and have a high caliber presentation to justify what we're asking fans to pay for. That's important, y'all. Because it's like when people ain't showing up to concerts in the way that we would like them to, we have to ask ourselves why. And stage production, time management, social media presence for people to know you got songs out, all of this stuff
No, you having
matters.
a show. Hello.
And another thing, Christina, this is important. The way social media works, ain't nobody seen that flyer.
Didn't see it.
Ain't nobody seen that flyer.
Never heard of it. Didn't, like, nobody showed up. We didn't know.
Yo, ain't nobody seen. You gotta like. I'm gonna tell you somebody who is good at getting people's attention, bro. Kev on stage,
Oh yes.
bruh. When he trying to promote an event, he don't say come to my event. That man do skits. He be acting out movies. It's like you gotta understand social media enough to know, like, they ain't gonna push no flyer for real. So only a little piece of your followers gonna see that flyer, bro. And the crazy thing is, even the people who see your flyer don't live in your state.
Hello.
So
Donate a
you
ticket.
so it's like the smart thing to do, promoters, here's a smart thing to do, promoters. Here's a smart thing to do. Get the artist to sing one of their songs a cappella and run that video as an ad in a 20 to 30 mile radius on social media. Spend $20, $50, $30 for your city and surrounding areas. Run an ad, create a piece of content, and then run an ad to let people know about the show. That flyer ain't cutting it.
Do jumping jacks, something.
That flyer is not gonna do it. Hey yo. So look, another question. Did y'all have? I think I've seen it, but I want to make sure I'm right. Did y'all have like an LED wall at the concert?
Yes.
Did y'all have to provide that, or it was already at the church?
Uh, they brought it in.
Okay.
We had to provide it. Yeah.
Okay, and then who did like the graphics and stuff for it?
G.
Let's go.
G. What is it? G Johnson.
G Johnson. Shout out to G Johnson.
Yes. G and Jazz, signed by Jazz.
Shout out to Signed by Jazz.
And
Let's
Petey
go.
Green.
Let's go, Petey Green. The gang. Y'all see how all the homies is working together, bro? You see how that works? You see how the youngins work together? The pie's small right now, y'all, so we can't. It ain't enough pie to fight. We need to put in the effort to make the pie bigger.
Hello.
You see these names she just names? These are all the youngins working together. Shout out Signed by Jazz. Shout out G Johnson. Shout out Petey Green. Hey, I just seen James Pringle up here too. Jay, what up, boy? We talking about your event, man. She said it went good. The people was in church too long, man. Mess y'all flow up. Mess y'all
Who's
set
James
up.
Pringle?
James Pringle, he's a content creator too.
Oh.
Yeah, but Jay in here too. My mother-in-law is in here. Hey, mom. But yo,
No, Sunday they got out of church. No, Sunday they got out of church early.
okay. You was
Yeah,
just
they got out
saying
of
in
church early
general.
Sunday. Mm.
That's super dope, yo. But yeah, guys, my wife said that my wife said that I just gave them a cheat code about the running the ads. Please though, y'all, spend money to promote these events. Hey, Jay said I'm done with church events though. Here's the thing. Okay, Jay, let's talk. We just I had preach on last night, and we were talking about using venues outside of church. Here's the thing, guys. As we begin to move forward, you can create a better experience in venues outside of church, unless the church is set up in a modern way to create a vibe. There ain't no vibe, man. You go to these concerts and there ain't no vibe. It's hot. It smell like onions and fried chicken. the groups don't have no real presentation. They're just going up there and going for the gusto, ignoring the big old clock.
Oh, me on the side of the stage.
Yo, we can't keep doing that, bruh. And the reason why we can't keep doing that is because going in those venues without going in those churches and not being able to create an experience, and then the concert starting and there being no intentionality in the presentation, the ticket is becoming less and less and less valuable, guys, which is why nobody saw the flyer. So when you add nobody saw the flyer with there's not an experience worth being in the building, you gotta, like, you can't be frustrated that the math is mathing in the way that you're doing things. So if you want money and income to be better, you gotta be like, all right, let's run these ads, let's get a better experience, let's have less groups so that we can create a better experience per group. Let's make sure these groups got presence in places so that they can actually have a fan base to make people want to come see them. All of these things are important, y'all. We can't just be showing up in churches selling hot dogs and busting houses. People are not going to pay for that ticket, bro. They not going to do it. Especially if they can see the whole concert on the Facebook Live. You really can't. If you can see the whole thing on Facebook Live,
Why am I
and
going?
hey,
No, I'll stay at the house in a minute.
yo, so shout out to you for what you're doing, because your contribution is one of the pieces of the puzzle that can help shift things for those who are willing. Because, Christina, we got to be honest, there are some willing and some who are not. And it has taken me, I had to take a deep breath in the last month or so and be okay with speaking to people who won't change. James Pringle said, that's it, less groups, especially on a Sunday. Mass majority. Yes, folks got to get to work. Lala said, congratulations, Christina.
Thanks, Lala.
All right, let's see what Jay said. Jay said, you right, bro. Sunday was a step up for us from our normal. Thanks. Yeah. Absolutely, Jay. And that's the thing. Like, we have to be intentional so that the ticket is valuable. Listen to me, y'all. If we're not presenting excellence, the ticket is not valuable. If we can watch the whole concert on Facebook Live, the ticket is not valuable. So, from social media presence to stage presence to delivery to the vibes of the venue to running social media ads to promote the concerts, all of these things are important, or ain't nobody gonna be there. If we don't change these things, ain't nobody gonna be there. Nobody. Except the other groups. Can I keep it real? Can I keep it real? The other groups and the women that came to see them. That's it. That's all we got. That's all we got, y'all. Right now, that's all we got. Okay, let's see what Rufus said. The dopest host in the world. Also, be wise, because your host or MC will eventually burn out midway through the concert if it's lengthy. When your headliners come up, they'll be running on fumes after so many groups. Rufus! Y'all, this is coming from a host, an amazing host at that. These groups, all of these groups, y'all. It's be a lot. Like, when I seen a couple of flyers today, Christina, that thing was like, blah, 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 bloop, 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 beep, beep, beepity, beep. I said, God. What in the watcha? Your host controls the vibe in between groups. Absolutely. And here's the thing. If you package a handful of dope groups, maybe 3 or 4, with a dope host like Rufus, and a presentation from each group, in a venue that has a vibe where you can sell merch and do meet and greet, bro, that's a whole different experience. Then the ticket is valuable. I need to go. Because think about it. When you have less groups, you give the host the opportunity to, like, kind of like vibe in between, and then it becomes like a thing where people have the time to reset and enjoy the next group without being overwhelmed with drive after drive after drive after drive. Slow song after slow song. And the banger danga, banger danga, banger danga, banger danga. It's like, woohoo. Woo. It's so many of y'all. And y'all all about doing the same thing in the same order. At the highest volume level that y'all can possibly play.
Hello?
And it's like, when you really are honest about that, the ticket is not valuable. Jay said, I'm getting hyped listening to this. Hey, bro, it's like, let's see what Jaleel said. Honestly, people streaming the concert won't stop you from having a packed house. If we look at SOF Anniversary Sunday, it was standing room only, and I saw several lives. I do agree with all the things that help. Yeah, and here's the thing. Jaleel, you're right. All right, let me calm down so I can break it down. To Jaleel's point, if you do what it takes to make the ticket valuable, the lives help people wish they would have came. But when all you have is bad presentations on live with 5 people in the audience, there's nothing attractive about that. And that's 90% of the concerts. Loud, unorganized presentations with 10 people in the audience with the whole concert streamed. That's normal. So, but if you had a situation where the delivery and the intentionality was there, and the groups are building the brands before they ever go to a show, and then somebody go live, now people watching hate they didn't go. Versus, I don't gotta go. Why should I go? It changes the response to people seeing the live. Like when they see it jumping in there, and when they see an experience that people have never given, it's like, oh wow, they switching it up. I can't miss the next one. So the turnouts of these concerts, the lack of pay, it all starts with presentation, social media. It's on us. It's the group's responsibility to create the value. Because at the end of the day, Christina, I'm this close. I'm this close from saying the promoter can't do but so much if don't nobody want to come see y'all.
Hello?
So, number one, the promoter about crazy for having the show in the first place, unless they just love it. And number two, don't nobody care about your group. So it worked hand in hand, man. At some point, groups have to say, what am I doing for people to want to come see me? What am I doing as a group for people to want to come see me? Because we have an attendance problem. And promoters keep having shows out of the love for the craft, but we have an attendance problem. And the attendance problem ain't the promoter's fault. The attendance problem is don't nobody want to come see these groups. I got to put Rufus on again. Groups also have to create anticipation, but not being in the building, walk around like they bought tickets. It's hard to create meet and greets when they've already met them the whole time they've been there. Rufus, groups have to look at themselves as artists. Y'all are artists. You have to create an experience where people want to come see you. They should be like, oh my God, can we take a picture?
All
Like,
right.
Christina,
Okay.
listen, I remember I remember back in the day going to a show with my grandma, and we sat there the whole concert. The groups came, all the groups sung, it was chilling. Christina, I'm sitting there, a group is singing, and all of a sudden, everybody in that building started screaming and clapping. And it was because Lee Williams
I was about
walked
to
in
say
the
we
building.
will.
I said, y'all just gonna interrupt these people singing. Just cause that man just walked in the room. I'm talking about they went insane. I was like, whoa, they treat this man like he Michael Jackson up in this joint. Same thing with the Williams brothers. When I used to see the Williams brothers, like when I used to see them, bro, I used to be like, yo, they stars, yo. They stars, bro. Now it's just like, hey, yo.
What's up?
What's good, bro? What's good, bro? Yeah. And so here's the thing. We're not creating an experience that's valuable, bruh. So you can't be frustrated at people not showing up. Lala said they have to create a demand in the areas as well. Groups are to. If you was in Rocky Mount this weekend, don't be in Wilson next weekend. They 20 miles apart. They 20
They don't
miles
care.
apart.
They don't care. They gigging. They on the road.
Rufus, I can have you on tomorrow, Rufus. You want to come on tomorrow? You free tomorrow at 7? Hey, if you in Goldsboro this weekend, you can't be in Mount Olive next weekend. You know what I'm saying? If you in Lake City this weekend, you can't be in Atlanta.
Lord.
You can't be in Atlanta next weekend. It's the same city.
Lake City, Orlando,
Yeah, it's like, but good God, y'all doing a tour in a 5-mile radius. Yo, that's crazy. It's like you have to get to a place where you're like, all right, promoters, we go hit this one spot, and everybody in a 20, 30, 40-mile radius gotta drive. They gotta drive. But at the end of the day, sometimes you got to. Here's the thing that I keep preaching. Some people agree, some people don't agree. You can sit home with your group at somebody's church, in somebody's living room, in somebody's garage, and create content and sell merch and create a demand so crazy that people be in a frenzy when you close by. And you can make more money doing that than singing in King Street and Lake City and Rocky Mountain Wilson. You just can. And people be frustrated with me like, bro, he think he know. I'm like, there are too many artists in other genres who are successfully doing what I'm saying. It's just that in quartet, we're not successful, Christina, if we ain't on the slab. The slab is whooping us. The slab is whooping us. The slab whooping us. I'm talking about good fashion. Yo, burn the slab.
Oh God.
Set the slab on fire. Set it on fire. Set the slab on fire. It's killing us. It's like, no, man. Where your fans at? Create content on YouTube. Create content on TikTok. When stuff go crazy, look at the cities. Look at the age group. Look at the people that like it. And then go there. And take merch with you. Come on, man. Yo, it's possible to It's possible in small venues with you and an opener to make 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 15 grand by yourself, bruh. With one local opener in 100 or 150 cap venue. And you ain't got 20 other groups. It ain't hot. Folks ain't in the vestibule.
The best of you.
Oh, wait. Yo, we have to, like, we gotta be like, we have to think beyond the gig, bro. And it's like proving ourselves to each other while we all go nowhere is like not it. Okay, let's see what Jaleel said. I'm constantly telling artists to get connected to festivals and your church organization so you can stop traveling on the weekends just to do one show. Believe it or not, the church audience still buys CDs.
Just said that to somebody the other day.
Biggie facts. Biggie facts. And if you mess around and build a relationship with a pastor, man, you could be they praise and worship for that Sunday morning. Have a high time in the Lord, and they buy every CD you ever made. I don't know where they CD players at. They must still got a 2005 Honda and a floor set at the house. I don't know where they playing them at, but they still got them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, Jaleel, to your point, it's like, bruh, what are the strategies? Okay, this church is in Memphis. They pastor love quartet music. So instead of me doing a gig on Sunday night with 5 people there, this church got 250, 300 people. They do 2 services with 300 people a service. Hey, Pastor so-and-so, can we be the praise and worship for your 2 services this Sunday? We don't even have to get paid much as long as we're allowed to sell CDs and merch. Make a killing. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with thanksgiving. Enter his courts with praise. And leave with some cheese.
Not no, dust.
Got to have it. Got to have the dust. Or what we doing?
Hello.
Good God. This is my motto. This is my motto now at this point. Why bust a house if you can't buy one? Why bust a house if you can't buy one? That's where I'm at in my life. I don't want to bust houses. I want to buy houses. That's just and it takes doing business. It's like what's the business strategy? What's the business strategy? Jay, it all matters. Merch, like I said it before. If we not producing merch that my 14-year-old daughter will wear, we missed. We missed. If our font looked like the font from a 1991 obituary, we missed. We missed. We missed. You have to look at the essentials and God is dope and Supreme, all this stuff the kids be wearing. You got to compare your merch to that and see if it's on par. Like, you want people to wear your merch on a regular day. And in order for them to wear it on a regular day, it's got to look good with they J's or they Crocs or they sweatpants. Like, it's got to look good, bro. Cause
hit me up for your merch too.
Let's go. Yeah. Kevin Haynes said, and stop using Microsoft Word for these flyers.
What's the other one? post on my wall, and that don't change nothing.
Okay. Let's see what Jaleel said. The Loving Sisters will be at my church next Sunday morning for the second time in less than 6 months. Demand: if artists would use their analytics and data on these social media platforms, they will be winning. Yes, it only takes. Listen, yo, and the crazy thing is, y'all. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. The effort that it takes to build a brand is less taxing mentally, financially, and emotionally than being on the road not making money. Because the ramifications of married men being on the road coming home with no money, bruh. Wife like, hey doc, you been gone 3 days. That's all you got. We dumped though. Well, who gonna dump this light bill? Who gonna dump? Who
They
gonna?
turn it off.
Who?
They just dumped to your house, literally.
Yo, we have to be like, we gotta think business, we gotta think branding, we gotta think marketing, we gotta think presentation, we gotta think experience. We can't just think dumping houses to 4 people. We just can't. It's like, we just can't. We just can't. And then the other thing that I've witnessed, and I'm sure you've witnessed this too because you've been singing. Older singers, they end up getting frustrated when the younger people be like, no thanks. Man, they ain't loyal. They need to pay their dues. No, they need to pay their bills.
Hello.
You talk about dues and we can't pay our bills. So, keyboard players, drummers, bass players, hey man, I can't go if I can't make it back to church. You can't have an attitude about that. Hey man, I can't go if I can't make it back by Monday morning. You can't be mad about that. They got to eat. They got to work. Cause this ain't work. At least it ain't paid work.
Most of it is not paid.
Oh my god. Look, yo. Y'all, we having fun, bro. Oh, I gotta move my camera, man. Cause I done got so high I messed my lights up. Tank said, shining bright on stage and holding. Tank. Hey, Lakeisha in the building. What's goody? Jazz, signed by Jazz in here. What up, girly?
Hey, Jazz.
Oh, we got 31 people in the building. Share this live with all the groups and all the content creators. Me and Christina here going crazy. It's funny, but it's true. And here's another thing I gotta say. I have done well behind the scenes to keep my composure, but there has been times where I have gotten frustrated because it's like we act like truth is bashing. Truth is not bashing, guys. Truth is truth. If a person walk up to me and start talking and they breath stink, I'm not bashing them when I say they breath stink. That's not bashing. That's a fact. So when we say we were gone for 4 days and we came home with $150, that's not bashing. That's not bashing Quartet. That's a fact. We were gone 4 days and I came home with $150. That's not bashing. What in the world? What in the world? When did facts become bashing, Christina? Help me.
I'm not gonna say a lot, but a few people. Well, it's really my folks. I get it from my daddy. My dad is a jerk,
Mm-hmm.
100% jerk, and I tell him he's the reason why a lot of people don't like me. But um, like when it comes to like not knowing people music, I really don't
Mm-hmm.
know a lot of groups music for real.
Mm-hmm.
So when they ask me, you know, do you like it? I haven't heard
Yeah, and that's real.
it.
That's
Mm-mm.
real.
So and a lot, I would get like a lot of like I don't want to say like it was just like when I started singing with Boom.
Yeah.
she, I really just don't know. I don't listen to. I really just don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
And it's
not
a,
being mean. I just don't know.
and it's important that we get to the place where people know it's like there's artists in other genres, Christian, R&B, pop, country, that are doing very well, but they are putting in the effort to do well. And here's my plea to all quartet artists. Please tag quartet artists. Singers, lead singers, background singers, musicians, producers, content creators. Tag them because I need them to hear it. Whether you're watching it now or you're watching it in the replay. Y'all putting in a lot of work in the wrong places. You have mastered dumping houses, but it's not moving the needle. So take that same energy and say, what do we need to do for more people to show up? What do we need to do to increase our streaming numbers? What do we need to do to increase our merch sales? What business systems do we need to put in place to be able to pay our musicians a consistent dollar amount every weekend? We have to get to the place where we sit down, turn the drive all the way off, and say, hey man, what's the business? What's the goal? What's the vision? What's the purpose? What is it? What is it? What are we doing? Who are we doing it for? Is it men from 15 to 35? Is it women 20 to 80? Is it down south? Is it Midwest? Who are peoples? God, who you want us to sing to? And what do you want us to say? Cause killing for each other is a rat race. You're doing the same lineup. Everybody know what you're gonna sing, and you sing it so often. So you can't do like it's like Chris Brown is different because if Chris Brown do a tour, Chris Brown is going to do a tour from state to state, and he gonna do that show. Then he gonna stop and he gonna put out more music, and then they gonna rearrange the show, and then when he go on tour again, they gonna have another arrangement. Quartet ain't working like that. I mean, it doesn't work like Chris Brown. You singing every weekend, singing the same songs. So whether I see you online or in person, I know the show. I know it word for word.
Word.
I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it's so good. I'm dreaming about it.
Hello.
Yo, and here's the thing, y'all. Communicating these facts is not bashing. It is presenting the problems that need solutions. What is the solutions, bro? Build a brand. That's number one. Create awareness. Christina, like you said, you type in a group name. Oh, they sound good. You type in a name. They got a flyer and share somebody live from last week, and that's what's on their page. That is crazy. So we have to get to a place where we're creating value so the ticket can be I got to go see them. I got we have to get to the place where, like, excuse me, like Rufus said, like it has to become a thing where I think a couple of people said it in here, like putting ourselves in positions where we only go to certain places every now and then, creating a brand where people are present, creating a presentation on stage that is like, yo, I've never seen or heard anything like that in my life. You want to create an experience that people like are like, wow. And there is no wow. There's a shout and good time, but there's no, oh my God, what did I just witness? What did I just experience? From the sound to the songs to the presence of God to the meet and greet to the merch, like everything, like I loved everything about this. We have to create that type of experience if we want people to show up, bro. So, back all the way back to the beginning, I understand why you would be like, all right, number one, I ain't been feeling good. I got to stop singing, y'all. And then when you straight, or at least better, being like, well, during my sick and shut in time, I decided that I'm not singing no more. Sorry, I need to do something else. And what you're doing is important because it's what we need more than we need more singers. We don't need more singers. We need people around these singers creating a better infrastructure for the genre so that we can all eat and not sardines. So we can all eat more than my baloney has a first name. You know what I'm saying, bro? Y'all, I'm bugging because I'm just having fun, but it's real. Advertise. Hey, Lala said advertisement is needed. Yes. And here's the thing, y'all. And I'm gonna talk from the heart. I'm gonna be serious for a second because I'm playing around and having fun, but let me be serious. Advertisement, and I know in some people's mind, you may think billboard or magazine cover. So like in their mind, Christina, like some people only think about advertisements as pictures. It's like, okay, make a graphic, post it. We advertised. That ain't advertising, y'all. It's a part of advertising, but you have to have a campaign that may include that graphic, but that graphic can't be the advertisement. It has to be a part of the advertisement campaign. You got to have a whole little, okay, we're going to post this video at this time. Then we're going to post this flyer. Then we're going to go live. Then tomorrow we're going to post this video and we're going to do this. And then we're going to have these people come. Then we're going to do this podcast over here. We're going to call Signed by Jazz to cut up the clips. We're going to put up one a day. We're going to get our most popular viral video and we're going to get that to the promoter and let them run ads. Boom, boom, boom. Tell them we, for that city, 30-mile, 40-mile radius, and we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this pop-up shop over here, and then we're going to connect with this chicken wing spot in our city that people love chicken wings. We're going to go over there. We're going to do this partnership. Y'all got to, come on, man.
And I have to add this. Like, for grandma and them that still go to the TET shows, they still listen to the radio. And I can say, Mr. Paul Dorsey, when he has the You Name It tour in South Carolina, in Sumter, you're always going to hear his commercial on the radio. For grandma and them that still listen.
Yes. Get your song to
But
the
they ain't
radio
on
station.
Facebook.
Oh, okay. Now, Christina, I'm finna cheat code like crazy. I'm giving the gems. Okay, you go to the mom and pop station. Here's the thing: when you go do the interview at the mom and pop station, take a cameraman, like the Breakfast Club. Hey,
Hello.
This is DJ Envy, Charlamagne the God, just hilarious. We are the Breakfast Club. Take a camera to the mom and pop interview. Now the people in your city heard it, and the people online. Boom. Get them your song. Thank the radio DJs for playing your song. When you go to the next city, y'all, where the local gospel stations at? Where the AM stations at? Okay? Take your cameraman to the next station. Post it online. Guys, you know what I'm saying, guys? Here, we're giving game. We're giving game, bro. Lori said quality photo and video. All right. When y'all get ready to crop people, make sure the white line is gone. Get the white line out of there. It look like they being traced like the. Hey, Christina, you know how like they do the dead bodies? They be like this on the ground. Get that white line out
Ooh, child.
of there. Get that white line out of there. Because at the end of the day, like, perception is reality. So it's like when you and look what Jay said.
Yeah, y'all like
Yo, and it's like it's so Christina, that's why it's good for people like me, people like you, people like James, people like Jazz, people like Petey. It's like finding these people and like us coming together to kind of like be there for people and just like, hey man, let's do a dope flyer. Let's go to a graphic designer that's gonna like remove the white line without cutting their head off. Cause see, the head get cut off trying to remove the white line. See what I'm saying?
just buy the pro. Just buy whatever system program you use. Just get the pro.
Yeah,
For
yeah,
$15.99 a month, $19. Just get
yeah.
the pro. It'll do it for
Facts.
you.
Facts. And then I'm gonna say this too. So y'all tag some more group members real quick, because it's important. Tag some more group members. Because this is the real part of the conversation. This is the real part. So y'all take a deep breath. As much as we like to talk about pros and lokes, there are levels to high quality artistry and presentation. And there are some groups that are going to be here. There are some groups that are going to be here. There are some groups that are going to be here. And it's not about who's better than who. It's not about you being a pro, them being a loke. It's about getting to a place where you decide, like, I really want to take this serious. That's the biggest part, Christina. It's like, I want to do more than do local shows and bus houses. Because at the end of the day, as hard as we laughing and as funny as this is, do everybody want to do better? That's the magic. Everybody don't necessarily want to do better. So, in those situations where there are groups and artists that don't want to do better, pointing out what needs to be better is going to always agitate them. But for the ones who are hungry and just don't know what to do, they're going to be like, all right, Christina, I want to hire your company. What do I need to do? What needs to happen? I want you to do my graphics. How should they look? If people not coming, there's two different types of people. There's people who going to come to you and tell you what they want. And there's people that's going to come to you and ask you what they need. Mm-hmm. And so there are levels to this. There are levels to this. They're just art. So I want to be one of the ones that use my gifts, talents, time, and treasure to help, bro. Cause here's the thing that Christina, you and I both know, bro. There's so many dope people out here, bro. That's the scary part, and the crazier part, it be the dopest ones that be the most hard headed. So it's like, boy, you in your way so bad that as dope as you are, you done capped, and you're pissing me slam off.
You're making me pissy.
Cause it's like getting engulfed in the ego of being talented be killing people. Wow. I was both people. I had a vision, but I knew. Yeah, bro. That's right, bro. So at the end of the day, it's like we just gotta keep doing what we're doing. There's people who gonna love what you're doing, Christina. There's people gonna hate on what you're doing. That's life. That's life, bro. But you gotta understand that the God you serve is bigger than criticism, and the people that need your help are worth. Oh, we got a spammer in here, don't we? The people who the people who need your help makes it worth it. It makes it worth it. So, anything you want to say before we get up out of here?
No, I think we done about said everything.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, y'all. Before we go, I do want to let y'all know that my wife didn't. It ain't up here, but if you're on Facebook, the link above. If you're on YouTube, the link below. 5 mistakes that every artist should avoid is 60% off. It's $5 for the ebook, $5 for the workbook. Artists that are really serious and want to take their careers to the next level and don't know how, this book will give you 5 examples of artists in other genres that are doing well, how and why they are doing well, mistakes that most quartet artists make, and how to avoid them moving forward. And then a workbook is a workbook for each chapter of the book to help you like verbalize, write out, make plain how to make better choices in each area. So y'all go buy the workbook and ebook bundle. If you can, join the community for folks like Christina so they can be paid when they are hired. It is my heart's desire to make sure that we are paid when we're hired, because it's like, Christina, I'm at the place where it's like we're getting too old to keep doing things for the low because we love it. At some point, passion and love has to turn into income. It has to turn into sustainable income. We have to separate a couple dollars from taking care of my life with this money. It's like making a few dollars is different than, yo, I did, let's say in your case, I did 4 shows this month and I made $3,500 from each show. That's how we need to be thinking. It's not impossible, bro. It's not impossible. It's not impossible for you to do a gig with 4 artists on it and make $2,500, Christina. It's not impossible. But it's the responsibility of us all to do what it takes to bring the stock up so that what you do can be that valuable. The groups have to first be valuable before the people who support the groups can be valuable. the producers, the stage managers, the stage production crew, the singers, the musicians. We can't get taken care of because groups are not presenting something valuable enough for us to be really taken care of. So y'all, we gotta fix that, y'all. I love y'all. Pay one. Pringle. I'm telling you, man. It's important. And it's like we're in a time now, like when McDonald's costs the same as Applebee's,
Hello?
we need some more money at these shows, doc. Wait a minute. We used to be able to go to like McDonald's as like the cheap option. Now it's like it all costs the same.
I might as well just go to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, it's like all restaurants are the same price, whether you dine in or drive up or walk up. When I seen cookout prices go up, I said, "Whoop de whoop whoop! What is going on?" So it's like we have to position ourselves for the income of Quartet to match inflation, bro. Cause it's like prices is steady rising, and these Quartet rates and pay is steady dropping. And it's like at some point it's like, yes, we love it, but this got to make a little more sense than it's making. It just has to. It just has to. Hey, no more dollar. Tank said no more dollar menu. Man, it's a dollar. It's a dollar. When they listen,
the dollar store ain't even a dollar store.
Yeah, you man, I went to the Dollar Tree. I said, wait a minute. Wait a y'all.
25.
I'm like, y'all got to change the name of the store.
That was.
Yeah, it's $1.25, $1.50. My mother-in-law says Steak and Shake done went up too, and that's my spot, bro. It's like, y'all. So yeah, to everybody who's willing, to everybody who's able, to everybody who's open-minded, all jokes aside, we got to do better. We got to do better. Got to do better. We got to do better. So, we love y'all. Christina, you sure you don't want to say nothing else?
I'm all right.
All right, we love y'all. We out. Peace.